All right, hey friends. Welcome to yet another space that I'm teaching from this week. We are here at a training weekend for Lindy Hoppers for a couple of my friends and I. And I figured I'd take a break here from our dancing, which I'm sure you can hear in the background, and teach you all some Tranky. Since we missed last week, I didn't want to skip two in a row. If you are new to this week, you weren't there 2 weeks ago when we did the first section of the Tranky. Fear not, we're going to start as though the routine starts at the point we are, so you don't need to know the stuff from last time. But if you do want to learn that first chorus of the Tranky, the video from 2 weeks ago is the one that has that. So do check that out. I may have to truncate today's class a little bit to get back to, my job also down there. But we're going to get through at least a bit more of the Tranky today, and it's going to be glorious. We're going to have a good time. Let me know in the comments how our sound is doing and how if you can hear my voice. In a new space, I always have to recalibrate, and I also don't want to blow out. There's a class happening just downstairs. So let me know if I'm too quiet, if I'm too loud, how all that goes. Our warm-up today is by Jonathan Stout and his Campus 5. This is not their new album because I don't have it on my phone yet, but they do have a new album that came out this week. So look up Jonathan Stout on Bandcamp and pick up that new album. It's awesome stuff that they actually recorded during COVID and is now finally available to the rest of us. So this is Sunday from their previous album by Jonathan Stout and his Campus 5. And this is playing. There we go. This is a warm-up.
I'm blue every Monday, thinking over Sunday. That's the one day I'm with you. I cry all day Tuesday, I sigh all day Wednesday. Oh my, how I long for you. Then comes Thursday, gee, it's long, it never goes by. Friday makes me feel like I'm gonna die. And after payday, that's my fun day. I shine all day Sunday. That's the one day I'm with you. Then comes Thursday, gee, it's long, it never goes by. Friday makes me feel like I'm gonna die. And after payday, that's my fun day. I shine all day Sunday. That's the one day I'm with you.
Awesome. And hopefully y'all could see me in that. Let me know if you need me to adjust the camera at all. Obviously I have my back turned and couldn't tell, but I'll do my best to stay in frame for you. So last time we finished the first chorus of the Tranky. We're going to jump into chorus number 2. We finished with a right leg up, slapping that thigh. See if I can bruise my legs in these shorts today. So we were here, we went stop, step, kick, ball change, lock, around, so we're going to start with that knee slap on count 8. So we'll go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to do a kick, ball change, kick, ball change, step, and slap to the other side. And then we kick, ball change, and slap, kick, ball change, step, slap. Just practice this rhythm a few times with me. Do, shot, go do, ah, ba do, ah, ba do, ah, ba do, ah, ba do, ah. If you want numbers, that goes like this: 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8. We're gonna do 3 of those slaps. Checking and making sure bandwidth is okay and all that. Looks hunky-dory. Starting with the right leg up on 8, we go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3. And that's all we're doing. So last time we go kick, ball change, step, and then that's it. That's all the knee slaps you get. I do recommend when you're doing a knee slap, first off, try not to hit yourself really hard square on the leg. Try and glance off the side if you can. It looks better because your motion continues. It also hurts less after repetition. The other thing is I want to make sure that I have 2 sides to each motion. So it's not just, right? I want to have a prep first. So I'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, and I'm stretched up here with my left hand, 4, 5, and 6, 7, right arms in the air, and 2, 3. So let's do that one more time, see if you can get that opposite motion. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3. We're going to step across on 5, and step behind on 7. Boom. So it's 3, 5, 7. There's a lot of versions of this. If you watch the clip from Spirit Moves with Al and Leon and Pepsi, they all 3 do a different one. A fun thing to play with here, though, on these walking steps is level changes. So you can go boom, 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 up, or you can change this however you want to. Pepsi just goes and like heel toes it, so it'll be like toe, heel, whatever version you want to do, but we're just doing a little bit of grapevine there. So let's put that onto the end of our knee slaps. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 5, 7. Now we're going to bring up your left leg and clap on 8. So it's a little bit like I'm about to chop down a tree or swing a baseball bat. My left knee is in the air, my arms are off by the right side of my head, and I'm doing a little clap. There's lots of versions of this too. Your clap could be center, you can do lots of shapes you want, whatever you want. Look at the original clip, they're better than me. So we've gone, and 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. So let's put that chunk all together because the next part gets a little crunchy, so let's make sure that first part's working for us. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Awesome. If you have questions on that section, go ahead and type them up and I'll check in there in just a bit. But we're going to assume it's all perfect for the moment. We're going to start off over here on our right foot. We just clapped. Our left leg is in the air. And we're going to do nothing on count 1. So we're going 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. On 2, we're going to start some Susie Qs going to our left. So I'm going to get low in that right leg and open up my left one and put all of my foot down. Pick up my right leg, close that knee, step my heel of my right foot in front, and walk across the floor just like that. That looks like this in case you haven't caught our Susie Qs in other classes. That's a countertop. We're going 2 on the ball of the foot, 3, the weight's on the heel, 4, 5. And we just get 2 Susie Qs there, so we're not going to repeat very long. So it goes 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This same sequence, it's a little bit of a complicated sequence, but you get bonus points because it's in the Big Apple as well. So you're already learning some Big Apple, even though we're working on Tranky Do. Because, you know, Frankie choreographs things. So let's go from our count 8 clap into our Susie Qs. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couple options for the hands. You can keep them clapped during your Susie Qs. That's kind of classic. You can tip your wrists. You can make a big circle. You can clap on your even numbers. Clap, do, clap, do. You can have your claps go any direction you want to. You can put a hand on your hip and sprinkle dust and snap on the even numbers. But choose something to do with your hands that's not dead armed. Otherwise, be free. Do what you want. So we've got 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On 5, we're going to keep our hips pointed toward the right. We're going to tap our toe on 6, lowering ourselves on our right leg. We're going to flip those hips over 180. Do a little kick with that left leg, and then step onto it. So you're on your right leg. We go tap, kick, step. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And the tricky count to watch for is that count 6, because you're getting the groove of those Susie Qs. It's really easy to forget what's going on. So I'm going to go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch, kick, step. Once more. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. If you have a wider space than me, you can cover some ground on those Susie Qs. You're going to do that by opening up your left leg a little wider. And the wider you open, the faster you're going to travel. So be free. The travel's really nice because it's going to give you some momentum into our next big kick. So we've gone 6, 7, 8. I'm going to swing my right leg from the hip and go diagonally toward my front left corner with a big kick there. That takes 2 counts. So we've gone 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Then we do a rock step, 3, 4. We're going to do another lock, 5, 7. So that part should feel familiar, that lock turn, if you were here a couple weeks ago when we did the first half. So we have, on count 8, we go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch, kick, step, kick, rock, step, lock, around. With numbers, it looks like this: 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try it a little faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now is the easiest part of the routine because it isn't choreographed. We call it party time, call it mess around. I recommend starting out, just do a mess around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But choose your own adventure. I don't care. You'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whatever you want to do here, you can bite your lip and pump your fists. You can, whatever the kids are doing these days. But you get 8 counts to just chill and breathe. Depending on the song you're dancing to, I'll change this move. If it's a little peppy part of the song, I'll do something more rhythmic and fast maybe. If it goes wow on a trombone, then I'm all about that slow mess around. Whatever you got. So listen to your music first, if you can, and kind of make a plan for that. Otherwise, go with what the band's doing. So that went from our 6, 7, 8. We do a big kick. 1, 2, rock step, lock, around, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On 7, we're doing 2 things. One of them is getting onto our left foot with a bent knee there. The other one is we're turning slightly to the left. So I'm putting my hips to my front left corner. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So whatever you've done for the rest of your moves, we're getting that left foot and turning toward that corner on count 7. So let's go again one more time from our 8 here, our baseball pose. And we're going to go all the way through that mess around and then get on 7 on our left foot. So we go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, touch, kick, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, mess around, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. On that 7, I also like to bring my arms around and in, because they're about to bounce out into a fall off the log. So we've gone 7, 8. I'm hopping my right leg up, rotating my hips open. I'm gonna make a thud on the floor with my left foot if I don't have people dancing downstairs. 8, and then we do a fall off the log that rotates over our left shoulder. So I want to open up on the kick, my hips open counterclockwise, or no, clockwise to the right. About a quarter turn. 8, and they come back on 1. So I go open, close on 8, 1. And you can practice that on its own. Yeah, you have a new solo jazz move. And that's going to help you be able to accurately turn with the flow of the off the log in the correct direction every time. Because I go up on 8, as I come down on 1, my right foot tucks behind my left foot. It's now pointed this way, so I'm just going to continue that rotation until I come around my fall off the log. So we go 5, 6, 7, fall off the log. So I'm staying kind of on a balance beam line going back. Again, if you have more space than I have today, you can travel as far or as little as you want to. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. And we're still following the basic shape of a fall off the log. Normally it goes kick, behind, side, front. We're going kick, behind, side, together. So let's do from our 8 up here, and all the way through that. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, mess around the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fall off the together. There's a lot of versions of this next bit too because it's a dance routine and people make their own things. But we're going to go low and then back up. So the most common one is probably just a little superhero landing moment and then back together. Be as flexible or creative as you want to on that, but the point is we're going down, up. So we've gone 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. So let's just do that. Just the mess arounds into the fall off the log, down, up. 5, 6, mess around, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fall off the log, down, up. And let's take that all the way back to our knee slaps from the beginning. So remember that went slap, kick, ball change, step. Slap, kick, ball change, step. Slap, kick, ball change, step, cross, step, clap. And then we're back where we were with our Susie Qs. So from the first knee slap with the right leg coming up, we go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, mess around the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fall off the log, down, up. Cool, cool. Now's a great time to grab a sip of water. Type up your questions if you got them. I'm going to check on our chat here. Looking good. I'm drinking on camera. I could have just pulled right off and not been weird. So, give me a second for the chat to populate if anyone has questions. Otherwise, we will just jump right into the next little bit here. So, we just finished our down up. That's like kind of a chunk in my mind as we have that the knee slaps through this point. And then we get into a move called the eagle slide, which is one of my favorite things to do in solo jazz. It just does like a really cool, fun, dense thing. And the way it's choreographed in here, it does a cool switch from even beats to odd beats in the middle of it. But it's a good standalone move is all I'm saying. So this next one I recommend figuring out, not just so you can do it in this routine, but also put it in your improv, because it's like they knew what they were doing back then or something. So we just went down, up. Now, make sure on the camera. Cool. We're going to go kick, ball, change with the right foot. Kick, ball, change. When I do that one, I'm going to, instead of taking a normal kind of in place kick, ball, change, I'm going to go kick, back, front, but like a little bit, so I'm kind of falling forward, it tips my body. Kick, ball, change. Because we're going to be traveling toward our audience aggressively on this one. I can't go too aggressive or I'll end up in the ocean out there. But kick, ball, change. Then we take a step on our right foot with a bent leg. I should leave our left leg behind a little bit. We're going to bring that left knee up with some vigor. Whee! And that's going to, the motion of that left leg coming forward is going to cause our right leg to scoot on the floor. So if I go sideways to the camera here so you can see, I go kick, ball, change, step, scoot, step. So I get a little Mario moment in there. So let's try that all together. Kick, ball, change, step, scoot, step. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Kick, ball, change, step, scoot, step. That kick can definitely be a shuffle if you are a shuffly person. So you can go be-ga-dee-da, da, ew, ah. Or it can just be whoop, ba-da, ah, hoo, ah. Whatever your favorite flavor is. That is on 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. The next kickball change we do is going to be on an odd number, which is a really fun choreographic bit of interest. So we went 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we go 5 and 6. So kick was on 5 for the kickball change. Kick, ball, change. And there's a lot of ways to do this rotation. We're going to just walk 2 steps for today. So I've gone 5 and 6, step, step. I'm just turning myself in a full circle in 2 steps. I recommend to make that happen at speed, that your kickball change is tactical. So I'm going to go kick, ball, change, and give myself a little rotation on that ball change instead of the normal straight. So just a little bit spinny. And then we unwind through that with a step, step, right, left. So our whole rhythm right now goes 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Kick, ball, change, step, scoot, step, kick, ball, change, step, step. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. That part's a little crunchy. The next part's a lot smoother. We've done this in warm-up a million times. It's called a boogie drop. The basic premise is that we're touching the ground 3 times, and we only put our weight on the last one. So I go touch, touch, step. Touch, touch, step. Touch, touch, step. Touch, touch, step. A couple of variations on that for you if you want to actually dance it instead of just doing the thing. You can get taller and then drop onto the last one. So I'm going to straighten out of my left leg, more, and then fall onto the right one. So that's one way to do that. I can kind of reach away from my body. 1, boom, ga, choom, choom, ga. Another way to do it is to keep it kind of tight and make that drop happen. So I can be like touch, touch, drop, touch, touch, drop. A common one also is to go toe, heel, drop. So I can tap my toe with my knee in, and dig my heel into the floor, and then drop onto that foot. Boom, boom, ah, boom, boom, ah. I'll try and remember as I demo to do a variety of them so you can take what you like. But let's go back a little bit. We're going to do our eagle slide. Kick, ball, change, step, scoot, step. Kick, ball, change, step, step. Boogie, drop. Boogie, drop. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Turn around. Boogie, drop. Boogie, drop. Let's take it back a little further. So we're going to do our mess around for 8 counts. We do our rotating fall off the log. We We go down, up on 5, 7, and there's no time. It goes right into that kickball change. So it's 5, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. So mess around, fall off the log, down, up, eagle slide, turn around, boogie drops. 5, 6, mess around. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fall off the log, down, up, kickball change, step, scoot, step, kickball change, step, step, boogie drop, boogie drop. Cool, cool. One more time, that whole chunk. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A boogie drop, boogie drop. Cool, cool. Let me know if you have questions on that. Otherwise, I'm going to plow forward and get one more move in at least before we have to cut it a little short today. So we've got boogie drops. We're going to do some Mambo steps. This has nothing to do with actual Latin dancing other than the Latin dancing influenced the swing dancers of the 1940s and 50s. So they incorporated it, but if you're like, no, but I already know how to do those dances and this isn't it, you're right. This is a swing move called the Mambo step, not the actual dance, the Mambo. But we're going to go fundamentally rock, step, cross, rock, step, cross. So let's try that a few times. Try and find some pulse in there because we're Lindy Hoppers after all. So I mean bounce, 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 bounce. You can syncopate that depending on the song. You can invert the rhythms so that you're going 2, 3, 4 instead of 1, 2, 3. But for today, we're going to keep it real simple. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I recommend, again, stealing from the old timers on those original videos because they're awesome. So we finished our boogie drops. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So we have 4 of those Mambo steps total, 2 8 counts. The tricky bit there is the transition from the left side boogie drop, touch, touch, step, and rock, step, cross. So there's a little bit of a gather there on 8 to get us ready for the rock steps when it's fast. So let's just do that real quick. Boogie drop, Mambo step, Mambo step, Mambo step forever. So boogie drops first. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, and a 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And that gathers 2 things. One of them is my knee coming in a little bit, but the bigger one is my left leg getting a little lower in its pulse. So I go 5, 6, 7, and so I'm powering up that glute and hamstring on the left side to push into that Mambo step. Let's take it all the way back to the beginning of today's chunk. So we got knee slaps, and then we're going to go all the way through the Mambo steps, and it's going to be perfect. There'll be rainbows, unicorns, butterflies. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Should end up on our left foot. We're just going to paddle around in a circle real quick. Keep your left foot in place. And we're going to use your right foot to go 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 3. So it goes 1, 3, 5, 7. We get down into kind of an athletic crunch here on count 7. And that's going to be where we end up today. But let's go through the whole thing one more time, all the way through those paddle turns from the top. Then we'll do it with music. And then I have to dart, because I'm actually working 2 classes at the same time right now. So we go from the knee slaps. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 3, 4. And 6, 7, 8. And 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mess around. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Mambo. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Paddle. 1, 3, 5, 7. Awesome. Cool. Hit me with your questions. I'm going to cue up a song. We're going to do this with music. It's going to be glorious. We're just going to start right at the whole thing to then which again is on the other clip. You can look up the Tranky do. It's debatable what song it was actually done to. Normally, the best source I have is an interview with Al Minns from the 80s, where he said that it was the Savoy routine that was also later called the Tranky do, and it was done to a version of Tuxedo Junction, which is what some scenes do the Shim Sham to. But a lot of folks, because the Spirit Moves has the song Dipsy Doodle dubbed over the top, we'll dance it to that, which is also great. It's a great tune, works for it, totally fine. But just about anything works because it's jazz, and you can kind of overlay it. It makes the rhythms interesting. Let's try a little more Jonathan Stout. Okay, that's my speaker turned on. There we go.
Benjamin's MacBook Air.
We'll have to work in a second. Maybe we'll just count through it again, because what is life without technical difficulties? It's the year of COVID. All right, looks like we're doing it with counts again, and then next week we'll do it with music, and I will figure out what's going on with my speaker. So starting from the knee slaps with counts, I'm going to go a little bit quicker because you all got this, no problem. And what I want you to think about while we're doing this is where your feet are, where your weight changes are first, and then think about what's coming next. Think about what move might be coming up so you can stay ahead of the curve a little bit on this. So here we go. From the knee slaps. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fall off the log, down, up, kick, ball change, step, scoot, step, kick, ball change, step, step, boogie, drop, rock and cross, rock and cross, rock and cross, paddle, turn, and 1, 3, 5, 7. Awesome. Cool. So what I'm seeing is that A, our connection is glitchy a little bit, and B, I am out of minutes. I actually need to run partway through class, so I wanted to get at least something to you, even though I'm in the middle of a workshop weekend. But we'll come back next week. We'll put those pieces together real quick probably, and we'll definitely finish the routine out next week, and then we'll dance the whole thing with music on here, so you have a complete video with music, and we'll make sure that's working. For now, though, thank you all for being here. I'm sorry to jet early, but real life is opening, which is the reason I'm jetting early, so that's good news, right? And I'll see you all on a real 3D dance floor, hopefully very soon. So have fun, make choices. We'll see you before too long.